What the fuck is up? Higher point of view here. It is your West Coast Packer backer. And it is draft day in Green Bay, NFL Draft 2025. I normally do this on our channel after victory, after one of the victories from the Packers, normally on Victory Monday. But you know what? It's a victory today. Why? Because the draft is in Green Bay for the first time ever. And not only that, we get to introduce future Hall of Fame Packers, future. This shit tripping. Future Hall of Fame Packers, future Packer Super Bowl winners, future Packer greats. And again, I always get emotional for the draft. I used to play. I played hard. I didn't make it, but I know how hard it takes to make it to that point. So every time I try not to, I'll be seeing when the families are sitting in the living room, doing all what they need to do. I get a little emotional. But the draft is here, y'all. Hold on, what things? Hey, listen. Things have changed on here. Hold on. It's a little different now, man. It is a little different now, man. Y'all gotta hold up. This is different. Okay, I see how they doing it. I see how they doing it. Yo, I mean, shit. Hey, y'all know HP ain't been on here for a minute, but they didn't change a few things, bro. They didn't change a few things, bro. We got to get used to this. We just gonna have to go on the fly, bro. We got to go on the fly. I don't understand. There's new settings. Shout out to my boy Cali. All right, this is a little different right now. Let's see something. Oh my God, I don't like the changes that they made on this platform, but we're gonna thug it out per usual. This is really bothering me. But anyway, we are here, man. It is draft day within an hour, and I'm excited. New Packers gonna be around. I'm trying to they changed some shit up, bro. I don't like what they did. I don't like how they did this. Shout out to my boy Avery coming through. Real deal supporter from the other channel, but it's like they changed some stuff up. We're gonna have to get used to this. Hey, shout out to my nigga Freddie Roper, man. What's the word, homie? Shout out to Freddie Roper. Shout out to Turtles. Normally the comments will pop up. Now I gotta manually do some shit. We gonna have to just thug it out. Shout out to my boy Cali. Neha. Hey, MVP is in the building. Shout out to Mr. Vice President. Hey, we definitely gonna get into that, Turtles, but I do not like this new setup. But what we will do, I had to bring
get cornered.
I had to bring some of my people in here, man.
Working vertically down the
We
field.
like to introduce
That's a little
Packer Kingdom. PK, man, what you got going on?
Acceleration to kind of potentially catch up in terms of.
What's up with it, folks?
Hey, man, we chilling. It's draft day. It's a celebration. It's time to be excited. Sometimes I feel we just gotta, sit back as fans and let the professionals do their work. You know what I'm saying? And Whatever Brian Gutekunst decides to do, bro, we just gonna have to go with it regardless. So we try to be positive, and we don't know what these players are gonna do. We don't know who he is gonna pick. So my question for you, Packers Kingdom, do you have any idea of who Goot is gonna pick? I don't like this.
I don't like. I have an idea, but I don't like the idea that I have in my mind. I don't like it.
Okay, so what do you think he's gonna do?
I'm gonna tell you he's gonna do this. If Titular Millen falls, go select him. I like that deal. He will select him if he's there. But if it's like Samir Stewart or Tristan McMillan, I think he will go with Stewart. If that's the case. Or he will trade back. He already talked about trading back. Already he want to trade back. So if the players that he don't like is there, he's moving back. And if he knows that he's not gonna go on free agency and really spend money, he needs to make that up in a draft. You feel me?
Okay, so shout out to our boys Turtles. Turtles says, let's get a wide receiver and break the curse. How do you feel about that?
It's not a curse. It's just break the cycle.
Good choice of words there, Packers Kingdom. So expand on that. Do you think now is the time?
Because I feel like Goot, if the receivers, okay, let me tell you this. Goot had Justin Jefferson and Brandon Ayuk 2020, right? And Love Love wasn't at the top 30, but them two receivers at the top 30, and they got picked. So the three guys that he brought to the top 30 was Tristan McMillan, Matthew Golden, and Emeka Egbuka. So either one of them was there. I think where we're going to finally see a receiver go number one. But if it's like a tackle, a D-line, an edge, and a receiver, then you might as well just boot receiver out. Because say like Grant, Shamar Stewart, Tech McMillan, Matthew Golden, Emeka Egbuka. Actually, Jahdae Barron, Will Johnson. I would love to have Will Johnson. And another thing, Jair, just the 3 days Jair could be traded. So you also look out for account.
So you're predicting a Jair trade?
I'm not predicting it. I don't want to speak that to existence, but I think that it's time to bump heads. And it's time to let go of each other because Jair is. I want a corner room that's willing to tackle and willing to be aggressive. All that making business decisions out there, aka Jair. I'm not a hater. I love him, but I just don't want no elite covered corner. I need we paid you because you all around. You was all around.
Packers Kingdom in Jair's defense. He got hurt. Tackling the fullback though in the backfield. He ain't afraid to tackle. He just has his body. He just a small framed guy, which was one thing that everybody talked about when we drafted Jair. But first and foremost, and most importantly, we have to introduce my favorite Wisconsinite, good friend of mine, the big bad TR. TR is in the building. How are you feeling about draft day? First time ever in Green Bay.
Hey guys! Oh boy, I thought I talked. In New Orleans. I apologize, guys.
No problem.
I thought we were going to talk Masters, the Masters result tonight. I'm sorry.
No, that is fine. We can talk about that. I actually had a whole rundown, but I forgot the guy's name. I was going to actually try to surprise you and hit you with the Masters talk.
Yeah. I was just joking, of course. I am excited about the draft. I don't know a whole lot about the draft, but it's going to be interesting to see what people think of the city of Green Bay and having the whole draft there. So it'll be fun.
Okay. So we have our round table, or maybe, I don't know, triangular table. So now we can talk about the subjects, the bulletin points that I want to talk about. Everybody in the comments, apologies. I haven't been on here for a while, and the setup, the new setup for this platform, it's very different, and it's really annoying, but we're just going to thug it out. So first and foremost, what I would like to say is we kind of gotta know thyself and know our GM. You know, our GM Brian Gutekunst has some strengths. Packers Kingdom, you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay, so our GM Brian Gutekunst has some strengths, and if we all will admit, it's probably in the later rounds. So what I want to ask right now, we'll get to wide receiver, but our last 3 first rounders, you know, how about just one answer, thumbs up, thumbs down for you guys? Our last 3 draft picks. I know hindsight's 2020, and now we see them after. But Jordan Morgan, thumbs up or thumbs down? I'm going to say no. Not that that's not any room for improvement. He might be the best ever, but as far as what I've seen, I'm not sure if that was you know, a good one. So Jordan Morgan, Packers Kingdom, TR. I mean, thumbs up or thumbs down on him so far? He might be great.
I say because when he did get snaps, he looked pretty damn good. Just can't stay on the field. Same thing, Marshawn Lloyd. Hey,
Okay.
he got like 1 carry and he bounced for 30, 40 yards in 1 carry.
So what about you, TR?
I think you got to give him a thumbs down. He hasn't played, you know. So as far as the pick goes,
I say this.
yeah, it's an incomplete, really. But if we're going purely on pick and what we know about him at this point, you got to say thumbs down.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Previous first round pick before him, LVN, Lucas Van Ness, thumbs up or thumbs down? I'm going to say thumbs down. All right, so Packers Kingdom with a thumbs down, TR, Lucas Van Ness so far.
I think you got to go thumbs down with him as well. I just don't think he's proven enough yet, but there's hope.
Okay. Yeah, and then again, I am Mr. Positive, and I think they're all going to do well. But I'm just saying, so far, what Goot has been doing in the first round, we know Gutekunst's strength. Later round guys like Evan Williams. Let me just say this 3 times in a row: Evan Williams, Evan Williams, Evan Williams. Okay, goddamn it! Here's a cheers to all the future and new Packers, future Packer Hall of Famers that will be picked in this draft. Future Packer. Super Bowl champions that will be picked in this draft. Here's the cheers for them.
So
cheers.
So if Goot, okay, like Goot said in the podcast, when he talked, not the podcast, but when he talked, he said something about first rounders don't need to start. What?
That is one of his issues. And I talked to you the other day, Packers Kingdom. You said you tired of project players. If that is Gutekunst, that's the way he thinks, he's really being true to that, because LVN, project player, Rashawn Gary, project player, Jordan Morgan, project player. What I mean is they won't have a first-year impact. I'm not done with the first rounders. We're going to go to Quay Walker. Thumbs up or thumbs down. I love him, and I fought for him a lot, but so far, almost a middle. Not yet, Packers scheme. He needs to take it to another level for me.
You said
I'm
up or down. You said up or down, and you can't give this. It's not an up or a down. So,
okay.
Argue to that.
Okay. How about you, TR? Quay Walker?
I'm going to give him a thumbs up. He showed me enough at the end of last year to warrant a thumbs up.
Okay. Last but not least, because we had 2 first rounders that year, Heavy D, Devontae Wyatt. Thumbs up by Packers Kingdom.
I'm going to go thumbs up. They're going to bring him back on the 5th-year option. They must see something in him they love.
Same thing for Quay.
Okay. Quay, Devontae Wyatt extension.
Mm-hmm.
Because think about it, Devontae Wyatt could be your 3 tech. If he can just spurts out this year, you got him on a good deal. and then Kenny Clark, then 2026 and so on, you can fix that. But always keep a cornerstone. Keep your cornerstones. And
All
Quay,
right.
I know that half we know what Quay and Cooper can do now. So Quay and Cooper gonna be all over the field this season.
So just a personal, selfish question for you guys. First Packers Kingdom. Any position that you want in the first round, if you had a choice, where are you going?
Is it with Jair or without Jair?
Hey, right now, we have Jair on the team still, right now.
All right. I'm going tech. I'm going receiver.
Okay, TR.
I'm going defensive tackle. Three
Okay.
tech.
No, you're right. You're right. I switched my chance. D-line.
Uh-oh.
D-line. D-line.
Okay.
D-line. D-line.
Okay. Okay. So for me, you know, it's more personal. I don't like when anybody says anything about my Packers. I'm going to say wide receiver, just like Turtle said, not break the curse. Turtle said break the curse. Packers Kingdom said break the cycle. I like to hear that better than curse because there's nothing cursed about the greatest franchise in football and in just sports history.
Yeah,
Green Bay
but
Packers.
Turtles, I feel sorry to tell you, your note group is picking up those top 30 visits for the receivers is just a smoke screen. I'm gonna tell you now. They're gonna be hurt.
Okay.
If you think we're gonna select a receiver.
Okay. So we're going to continue the roundtable. This can change year in and year out. TR, for this year, best player available or position of need?
Best player available. We don't need. Look, go ahead, TR. I'm gonna explain later.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. You're on a roll,
You got
bud.
it, PK.
Let me tell you this. We don't need nothing, HP. We need guys to step up. We got Kenny. Okay, all we need is a TJ replacement. You got Brooks, you got Kenny, you got Wyatt, you got Wooden. You got LVN, you got Gary, you got JJ, you got Aaron Mosby, and Brenton Cox. Those positions are filled already. But we want guys that's better than them. That's the issue. We want one of them. If one of them don't step up, somebody needs to step up.
Hey, shout out.
The only positions that we need to replenish is the corner room. I understand the receiver room. All we need is speed in the receiver room. We have receivers. We just need that guy to jump, make a jump. We don't need
Hey,
nobody.
shout out. First of all, hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. It's different right now. It's not the same format as I'm used to, so I'm having a hard time like posting you guys what you're saying. So shout out to Big E, Carry the G. I appreciate all you guys coming through, but I gotta figure this out. It's different from the last time I was on here. Turtles, yeah, I am. Turtle says he agrees it's a smoke screen. Shout out to my favorite Mexican in Wisconsin, Dave's M6. Shout out to everybody. I'm gonna try to like get to all y'all, but it's hard to do it right now. So we're just gonna stay on the script. So now,
let me answer. I think just quickly, I kind of agree with the monster aggressive or UFO that we take best player available. The only position you don't do that at is quarterback for us. And from what I understand, this draft is really deep. In the high-end talent, the blue chips aren't quite there. So I think you can afford to go best player available because you can get what you need in later rounds.
You guys got any buzz?
absolutely. And then again, you know, a lot of people talk about our GM, you know, with these first rounders. We kind of thumbs down a lot of our past first rounders, but one thing he is good at, okay, is the later rounds. So and then look at this. Shout out to Big E, Carry the G. What he said is Jacob Parrish, nice name too. What he says is Jacob Parrish in the third or fourth. Dude is a Jair clone. I think Goop can find guys like that. And you know, as good as and great as he is, I love GRA, how TR likes to say, but he's just not available. If you could find a clone of his in the third and fourth, which I think Duke can do, that'll be a good move for us. So, you know, but again, Jair is still contractually on the team. I know we've heard a lot. How many times did we hear Aaron Jones was gone before he actually left? We heard Aaron Jones was gone 3 years before he actually did go. We don't know what's going to happen. Now, since we're on this subject, right now, Packers Kingdom, TR, do you want Jair back? I do. I don't care. We just hope it's not like he's faking injuries. These are literally goes to the doctor, gets diagnosed with them, and they're it's just broken bones, torn this, torn that. So it's not like he's faking the injuries. It's just unfortunate. Same as Christian Watson. So do you want Jair back, Packers Kingdom? You kind of answered no.
All right, TR, you go first, because I got a lot to say, so I'm going to let you do your thing first.
You have a lot to say. I'm shocked.
Uh-oh. So what I think is if you throw away all the rumor and conjecture, you go with what you know for a fact. And what I know for a fact is that he is an all-pro type player when he's out there. They don't grow on trees, so you're going to bring him back. And I say that with the caveat that if there are issues in the locker room with him, then you part ways. But we don't know what's true and what's not. Let's be honest.
Okay, before you start, Packers Kingdom, our QB1, the team leader, I don't know if he's being politically correct. He said it. He said he wants, not only does he want, but he said we need Jair back. So how do you feel about that, Packers Kingdom?
Let me tell you this. Goop don't give a shit about what the players say. Look at Aaron Rodgers, look at Aaron Jones. The nigga said, excuse my French. Goop said he loved to have Aaron Jones back and cut the nigga the next day. So that means that Goop, whatever we like, okay, Josh Jacobs said we need a number one receiver. Right? Guess what Goop did? Got Nicole Hardman. So Goop don't give a shit about what nobody said. This is what I'm talking about with other fan bases, with other teams, because everybody keeps saying, why you keep bringing up the Eagles? Because you think about it, this how that it's not about the ownership. This is how I want the team ran like. The Eagles went to 3 Super Bowls. Nick Foles went to 1, and then he went to 2 with Jalen Hurts. And we've been wanting to go to the Super Bowl since the last one. We ain't doing something right because the teams keep going back. So what I'm saying is that if your quarterback saying, hey, the GM is supposed to help the head coach and the DC. Whatever Matt LaFleur needs, like Matt Snyder, Al Shelter, whatever his name is, said that every time Matt asks for this type of guy, Goop tell him no. And Goop go with whatever he want to go with. And then when we don't get the product on the field and everybody is bums and Mill can't catch, then Matt didn't want no goddamn Wicks. Matt didn't want no fucking Christian Watson. Matt wanted a nigga in first round. We all know Matt won a talented room because we all know that Matt LaFleur's deep offense is all about explosion. So if you explode and then dropping the ball, then what Matt can do about that?
I got a quick question on Mecole Hardman, Packers Kingdom gadget guy, or just a special teams guy, or will he be integrated in this offense?
Man, I think he's more is because Keyshawn Nixon said that he didn't want to be kick punt return anymore, so they got him. But he can be also used in the offense. But this is what I'm saying is that your all-pro players is telling you, Goop, we need to step. If you got your players telling you need to step up your game, it's an issue. You're supposed to help. You're supposed to create the best team possible. You don't. You're cheap. You got to spend a bunch of money on one position.
Okay. So my second choice, only reason I would want a wide receiver is to shut other people up. Packers don't do this, Packers don't do that, and to do it and to see, and hopefully he can produce like a first round wide receiver. That's why I want a wide receiver.
I'm telling you.
But if I did have a second choice, it would be D lineman because, like Dave said, Kenny Clark is probably this last year. So D tackle or even an edge rusher, but somebody who can pressure the quarterback, which is the biggest issue that I seen that we had. The way I look at this team now, look, I watched the Eagles game again. I didn't watch it 100 times, Packers Kingdom, but one thing I did notice was that the D line and our O line just got out wiped. Like they just got wiped out. Like we couldn't compete with the Eagles defensive line and offensive line, and they are the measuring stick right now. So I would like to get a D lineman if it wouldn't be a wide receiver.
But the only problem, the reason why I had said receiver earlier, like Teddy McMillan, because we only have one man beater really, and that was Watson. You know what I mean? We had too many zone receivers. We need a guy. We need a man beater. We need a guy that's versatile. A guy that can be outside on the X, but also can take over a game. We need a game takeover. Okay, let me tell you this. The people that went to the Super Bowl, everybody said, oh, you don't need a receiver one. Let me tell you who went to the Super Bowl. Kansas City Chiefs went to the Super Bowl. Tyreek Hill, a man beater, a zone beater. You got Travis Kelce, a zone beater. You cannot have all zone beaters at receiver. So when you lose Watson, guess what? Now when the team is physical, now you're in trouble. Jerry Reed's not a man beater. Wicks is a man beater. He can't catch. Romeo Dobbs got concussions. I don't know if he having another concussion, he might be out for the season. He might be done. Watson. So if you're going to build a receiver crop, let me tell you the dream receiver crop to get Jordan Love to be MVP this season. If you go get a Matthew Golden, a Touch McMillan, that would really help Emeka Booker. Those three players can be an impact player now. And then you can have Watson. Just imagine Watson, and then Dobbs, Reed, and Wicks all can step the game up. You got the pieces. You just need the alpha male. You need an alpha male D tackle. You need an alpha male edge. You need an alpha male corner. You need an alpha male receiver. You got everything else in play. You got a good O-line. You got good running backs. You got a quarterback. All you need is three top end players. We need 3 X's.
We need 3 Reggie Whites.
No, our 3 X's means that you need 3 guys that can play at top of their game when it matters. X played top of his game all season. Kenny Clark. We put a bunch of, I understand you dealing with the toe injury, but we poured in so much money in this D-line. Gary, $25 million a year. Kenny, $20 million a year. Wyatt, they might pick up a 5th-year option, 15 guaranteed. You feel me? LVN, like, I need to see some production, man. It's too many first rounds. It's too many first rounders on that D-line to make us suffer. The Eagles, even their backups, like the Hunt from UConn, even he got 2 sacks in the Super Bowl.
So Niehoff, shout out to Niehoff, my boy. I miss you. He says a fatty D-line, and I kind of agree with him. Not just fatty, but nasty. We need to get bigger. We need a big hog down there, especially since you said TJ is being replaced. So I would not be shocked if we, with the 23rd pick, get a defensive tackle. I want a receiver, but
Kenneth Grant. If Kenneth Grant is right there, I'm taking Kenneth Grant all day. Cause
who is he? What position is he? I don't know.
D tackle. He played with Mason Graham from Michigan, and Gary went to Michigan. So, hey, Gary got some pull. Gary got some pull.
Go Big Blue.
Get a Grant. Put that motherfucker in one take, and let Kenny Clark and White just go. They need to win their one-on-ones. That was the problem, TR.
Yeah.
They couldn't win one-on-one. We had the best run stopping, but soon they go to pass downs. Hurts was baking a cake. That's whole Super Bowl. I ain't seen not one stain on this jersey.
Hey, so look.
It was clean.
Hey, lemon cake, German chocolate cake, pineapple upside down cake. What kind of cake was he baking back there, Packers Kingdom? Sorry, I'm hungry. I'm going to food.
What cake? I don't got no cake.
German chocolate cake with that coconut frosting, coconut pecan frosting.
Okay. Okay. Just asking. I ain't trying to get nobody hungry.
And
All right.
I
So
just want to. Can I say
go ahead.
one quick thing?
No, it's sugar cone.
In Monster Aggressive or UFO, I just want to say I haven't seen you in a bit. We talk all the time, but I don't see you. That beard is looking good. You're looking like a
Hey,
real man. He's
Yeah, but
ready to
that's
go to the fig. He's
Hey,
ready to go figgy.
hey,
hey,
man. I'll take you to Fig today, Packers Kingdom. Meet
I'm
me over
good.
there,
I'm
man.
just going to fig.
Hey, I'll get you something nice, man.
Fig.
Hey, but I was gonna say the same thing, PKA or Monster Aggressive or Higher Lands or Bloody Swamp or I don't know. I don't know.
Every month I'm switching it.
I see.
You got. He also
Hey, but
had
to me,
clothes.
hey, who am I?
Clo-
To me, PK fits.
I
yeah.
would if Goop draft a receiver or draft a guy that I wanted in the first round, Will Johnson. I would literally give Goop the N-word password. You can say it, the N-word all day if you get me
Okay.
who I want.
Okay. I get that to TR right now. Hey, but look, Freddie Roper, he says Calvin Banks Jr., if he falls, grab him. Do you know about him, Packers Kingdom?
Kevin Banks, the left tackle from Texas. Hey, we get a tackle. You know this Green Bay's gonna fall over. Oh my gosh! Cause Goop just talking about putting Jordan Morgan in left tackle, let him fight for the left tackle spot. And Banks is a left tackle. So if we get a tackle, bro, I'm gonna be like, Goop, bro. I don't know what the fuck you doing, Dan.
Then book it. He's drafting a tackle.
I'm saying stop.
Book it.
Oh, look, don't fix nothing that ain't broke.
All right, so Dave's M6 says we're drafting wide receiver Royals in the second round, and that's the end of it.
I love Royals. I love Royals. But
So
hey,
we don't. So if that's the case, D tackle / just pass rusher first round. The second round we grab Royals. They ain't good enough for wide receiver.
that's it. Give me Jake Higgins.
Okay.
Give me Ohio State. Or give me Torrey Horton, Romeo Dobbs teammate from Nevada.
So should we change the way we do things? Because Crocodile Dundee, shout out to my boy Matt, man. 5 first-round picks on the D line, and they can't do nothing.
Yeah,
should
we
we
gotta
change? Should we get D lines in the later rounds and then draft receivers in earlier rounds? Kind of flip the script what we normally do.
We're not talking. We're not talking about that. We're talking about like, get the guys. We need productive guys. I'm tired of getting these guys projects. Okay, if you find me another Gary, if you're gonna give me another Gary, I'll be happy with that. I'll be happy with that.
He got too thin though, bro. He that's my boy, my twin. Some say, but Rashawn this year, bro. When we gonna get 20 sacks? Everybody else getting them. TJ Watt. Everybody just get 20 sacks like it's nothing anymore. Aiden Hutchinson probably would have got it if he didn't get hurt.
It's because
what's wrong with the pass rush?
You
he
want to know
run
why?
too high. He take off too.
Let me tell you this. You want to know why? It's because look at this. Gary was coming on, but when you getting choke slammed by the damn tackle and ain't calling nothing, what you can do? Hey, HP, we seen Gary get choked, and then we see Gary get his whole drag pushed down from the tackle to stop the tackle from sack. You know how many sacks that Gary could have had against Matt Stafford? You seen Gary get held the whole game. And then guess what? That's why you need another guy. You need a Robin. You got your Batman. If somebody would have offered me, okay, if the Bengals came up to me and be like, I'll give you Trey Hendricks. Give me Jair in a third. Run that card up.
Freddie Roper says Walter Nolan, first pick. I don't know who he is.
Walter Nolan. That's another project player, Freddie.
He
That's
just went.
another project player, gangster. Hey, he's another Devontae Wyatt. I don't want another Devontae. Another Devontae Wyatt. Him and TJ Sanders from North Carolina is exactly Devontae.
Shout out to Ernie Martinez. He says hello to all Packers fans, and we say hello back to him
Hey,
again, man.
I gonna lie. We got too many sub. We got too many sub. We got too many guys that's small. Give me two big guys, man. Give me a BJ Raji and give me a Reggie White and Gilbert Brown, or give me Reggie White and McDaniels. Like I want them two. I want a guy like that in the middle. Like and then Devontae White and Kenny Clark, they all can come in third and long. But give me two big guys in the middle that can stop the run on early downs. And you can and Kenny and one thing about Kenneth Grant on a Michigan, he can stop the run and just run your ass straight over. Like he just put you on your ass.
Hey. So hold on. Let me do this.
Let
me do
Kenneth Grant. Watch
I'm
Kenneth
getting
Grant.
ready. I'm getting ready for sponsorship. So hey, you want to keep a clean shave? You want to look good like Packers Kingdom, the aggressor, UFO? Go ahead, go over to manscaped.com. Enter promotional code HPOV. You will save 50% off of your first order and get free shipping. Hey, looking good, Packers Kingdom. And you growing the hair back. Why'd you cut it in the first place?
That shit was my hair was dying. So
He didn't want to be. He didn't want to be held like Gary was. He had to cut it off.
Yeah. Hey, it looked like I've been in the lab just studying players all day. 365 days a year.
Let me ask you, Packers Kingdom, how many? I'm sure you don't know, but how many mock drafts do you think you did?
Oh, I got it all saved, baby. Just in case if I hit,
I mean, you're going to hit.
Hey, if I hit, I'm gonna show y'all that I saved him this time. I saved him this time.
Yeah. All I gotta say is all we need is a Reggie White, Aaron Donald, and a Deacon Jones, and we'll be set.
Thank you, Dave. Grant at One Tech. Thank you. That's going to do wonders. Then you can have Brooks, Wood, and Kenny Clark right after.
So Grant. So you're okay with getting Grant with the first pick?
Yes. Give me Grant. If we get Walter Nolan, or Derek Harmon, I would love one of them guys. I would love one of all. See, if you can just draft all three of them, I'll like it. See, if we get Derek Harmon, we get a Nolan, or we get a Grant, sign me up.
Niehoff says we have to draft a starter. I totally agree with that. And then our boy Mick says the same thing. Get a guy that can play. No more development players in the first round. Is that so? Let me ask you too. Is that by accident? Like, why do we get so many developmental players in the first round? I know Packers Kingdom said that Goot says first rounders don't gotta play. Hello, it's a different game now, Goot.
You know why that he got so many? Let me tell you why he got so many project players. Because he based off upside. So don't forget, the first year nobody expected us to win, to be in the playoffs. They thought getting Jordan Love, going young, we was gonna be in the rebuild for 2-3 years, but we was ahead of schedule. And Goot say he liked being young because he liked having a 4-year deal. To say like your superstars pop up. Guess what? You have 4 years of being superstars, and I totally get that. But when you get LVN, no pass rush moves, he wasn't even a starter. But the thing is, why I say it don't matter if we get starters or not. It's because we switch our edge rushers 100% of the time. Every 10 plays, it's you're gonna see JJ like against the Bears when it's clutch time.
So another question for you, Packers Kingdom. You've done 100 mock drafts. Who was the first?
You have seen JJ. You seen Braxton Cox on the other side. And you seen Brooks and you seen Wooden. Like 10 seconds on the line. You seen them for a rushing passer. You feel me?
And PK, the aggressiver, higher lands, he's timed out for a minute. But yeah, man, I want to give people enough time to, enjoy the draft. The draft is 10, 15 minutes away. We just had to get up on here and reintroduce ourselves if anybody forgot. But we will be doing this a lot more. What's really throwing me off is this new format, with StreamYard. It's different. It's a total different thing. My screen keeps blacking out. But who's the number one overall pick, Packers Kingdom, in most of your mock drafts? Is it Travis Hunter? Is it Cam Ward? Cam Ward looks like the legit number one.
Cam Ward. All right, let me tell you my little rundown. This is what I did. I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do another one after.
After?
Yeah, after like before the draft starts.
Okay. Make
So
sure you send it to me.
I did, but yo, it didn't let me load it. It keeps saying that not delivered. It can't deliver for some reason. But my number one, Titans, Cam Ward. Number two, Browns, Travis Hunter. Number three, Giants, Abdul Carter. Number four, Will Campbell, Patriots. Jaguars, Mason Graham. Austin Janty to the Raiders for 6. Tyler Warren, tight end, 7. Jalen Walker to the Panthers, 8. Shedeur Sanders to the Saints, 9. Bears, Calvin Banks, the tackle out of Texas, to 10. 11, 49ers, Josh Simmons, just in case, Trent Williams. 12, Cowboys, Trenton McMillan, a receiver. Did say that they was going after a skill player to pair up with CeeDee Lamb. 13, Dolphins, Amon Membu, tackle out of Missouri. 14, Mikal Williams, edge. To pair with the rest of the guys they got, because they did lose an edge rusher to the Bears, so they replaced one. Mike Green to the Falcons, 15. What's 16? Who's 16? Who got the 16 pick? Hold up, bro.
Keep going.
Hold on, let me see who got the 16 pick. Oh, Cardinals. I did a different one. I don't know what Cardinals is. 15. Well, 16, I say they got I think they got Will Johnson. Will Johnson for this. 17, Walter Nolan to the Bengals. Seattle, select Greg Zabar, offensive lineman out of North Dakota. Jahad Campbell, 19 to Alabama. Coastal Loveland, Michigan to Broncos. Derek Carmen to the Steelers. Kenneth Grant to the Chargers. Matthew Golden. We finally break the cycle and got a receiver. 23, Will Johnson. Oh, I fucked up this one. I gave Vikings Will Johnson. It's crazy. Emeka Buka, 20 to the Texans because of CJ Stroud. Jaha Barron to the Rams, 26. What the hell did I do with this one? James Pierce Jr. to the Ravens. Donovan Azubuike to the Detroit Lions with Aiden Hutchinson. I don't know why the hell I did that. Luther Burton to the Commanders. Maxwell Harrison to the Bills. Tyler Booker to the Chiefs. And goddamn, why the hell I get him Landon Jackson to the Eagles? I just helped the Eagles out. What the hell is going on?
Well, look.
There you have it.
We hope they listen to you.
Hold on. And then my other one.
Whoa.
No.
We ain't gonna do another one. Hey, we do want. Hey, send it to me, Packers Kingdom. We do want people to enjoy the draft. It is on the way. Dave says I should be at the draft.
I already switched 2 positions though.
Go ahead and let us know.
I say I'm gonna start with 14. 14, I got the coach selecting custom 11 for a tight end, Shamar Stewart, because I do not want Shamar Stewart at 23. He went to the Falcons. And then Cardinals, Mike Green, Walter Nolan, 17, Gable, 18, 19, Giant, Matthew Golden to the Broncos for 20, Derek Carmen Grant. I have us selecting Will Johnson at 23, Giant Barron 24, Tyler Booker 25 to the Texans, Max Hill 26 to the Rams, Donovan Jackson to the Ravens, James Pierce to the Lions, Emeka Ibuka to the Commanders, Trey Amos to the Bills, Josh Conley Jr. to the Chiefs, and Denzel Aderuke to the Eagles.
Hey, you are a beast, Packers Kingdom. Like you're the man, dude. You got this thing
Oh, I
locked
forgot
down.
and I had put Markel Williams to the Panthers and Jalen Walker to the Saints.
All right, there you have it. None of you have to watch the draft tonight. PK just gave you the playbook.
He's got it all, man. And we really appreciate you, Packers Kingdom.
Damn,
And I really
hold on. What I do with Shadur?
No.
Did I put this? I put this Shadur Sanders day 2. Oh shit!
And that's our next GM, HB. That's our next GM.
I wouldn't doubt it. He needs to do whatever he needs to do to get involved some kind of way, but he can start with the content that he's doing. He's got the brain, he's got the mind for it. He just got to drop. Fin the drop.
But
I'm
hearing that Green Bay, the Browns just traded with the Texans. I'm hearing Green Bay want to trade with the Dolphins or trade back. So, hey, Goot love his picks. Goot want to multiply. The last 2 years he had 11, 12 picks. He only got 7. So he's looking to trade back to add more picks so he can throw more bodies at every position. He's like a competitive roster. So he's gonna do what he do. He's gonna take his due diligence. If a guy ain't there, he's gonna trade back.
Okay, well now we want everybody to watch the draft in live time. If you guys are interested, my gaming channel will be going on at the same time as the draft, and we can talk about it live. But we're going to get
why you can't do it? Why you can't do a live draft night? Draft.
That's for you to do, PK. PK, that's your stream, buddy.
We waiting on you to do that, man. Go ahead and do that.
I need my computer to I can look at the game and stuff, because you can't do it off the phone.
Okay, maybe one day I will, but we want everybody out there to join the draft. I really appreciate everybody coming through. Sorry, people in the comments. I tried to get all of your comments, but man, they done totally flipped how things are done on this platform. I don't like it, but we just got to get used to it. It's too much touching and moving stuff for me to even keep my screen on. It'll go black if I don't touch it, and then we'll be logged off. So I've been dealing with that the whole time. But any lasting words for you guys? For me, I said,
hey,
go ahead.
How you feel about the
we trying to get people to watch the draft.
Yeah.
So maybe that was the cue to go. Any last words?
Right. No, just enjoy the time. Whatever happens will happen. Trust the process.
Definitely. And we will be back tomorrow to discuss what happened. And hopefully, man, I could figure this thing out. But extra good. Shout out to Packers Kingdom and TR. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the draft. We'll do one more shot here for everybody. And we are getting out of here. If you guys want to tune into the gaming channel, we'll go over all the picks together in that chat. But appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, TR.
Appreciate you, bro. We'll talk soon.
We will, and we are out.